Her energy, infectious. Her personality, one of a kind. Her love for the game, unmatched. Verneda Thomas's career as a player and a coach stretches nearly an incredible 6 decades. Born in Chicago and an inductee into the Graceland University Athletic Hall of Fame in 1973, she began officiating in the mid-70s, working high school, college, and national level matches.
First met Verneda in late 80s as a volleyball official here locally, working USA volleyball tournaments, or USVBA at the time. And as we progressed, she became more of a mentor as we started doing collegiate matches.
Growing up in Chicago, Verneda was coached by UH's first women's athletic director, Donis Thompson. In 1964, her playing career took her to the Olympic Games in Tokyo, the first games to include volleyball. As an official, Verneda became a USA Volleyball nationally certified referee in 1982, with a no-nonsense style and a steady level of impartiality.
Nobody gave her any garbage. She didn't take any. But she was fair, and that's all you want. So I think knowing that you get a fair shake, that you could always count on a fair game from her.
She never stopped working, and more importantly, never stopped giving. When officials sought her help, she was there. When a match needed control, she was there. When an official needed a critique, yes, she was there. Always helping to grow younger officials to achieve immense success.
She was a force when we first met her. She was very, like I said, very strict about rules, positioning, mechanics. Near the end, you begin to respect her for all she knew, what she did, who she was. You appreciated the feedback. No matter how long we've been officiating, you learn something every day. So every time out, if you did good, she'd tell, oh yeah, okay, you did this good, but you need to do boom, boom, boom. And you go, okay, you know better, but she's reminding you. So like I said, a little bit of fear and intimidation to a heck of a lot of respect for what she did.
Those that worked with her knew that Verneda wasn't going to change her personal style for anything or anyone. A warm, fun-loving energy is what set her apart from so many, recalled by those that knew her upon receiving a USVBA Glenn Davies Referee Service Award in 2007.
She had a polo shirt on, and you guys remember all those like jammers type pants we used to slip on and stuff? She had one on with all the damn license plates. And she just walked up there like, yeah, okay.
For a national award.
A national award in front of all the national officials, all your peers and everything else. And she just kind of sauntered, and I'm not sure if her hair was blue or purple at the time, but just those pants stick in my head. And I used to remind her about that all the time, and we'd have a good laugh about it.
Verneda retired from officiating in 2013 and passed away in 2016. But time spent with her left a lasting impression as not only one of the most accomplished volleyball officials in Hawaii, but more importantly, a beloved friend and colleague.
We knew when she came to the gym because she'd be riding her motorcycle. So, yeah, it was just, it was funny. But she was a great person, good person to know. Congrats, miss her. She could use her instruction, Her guidance was good. Even when she was stopped doing college, you could always call her and she'd have time to talk to you.
A career full of accomplishments adds one more to an everlasting legacy. Congratulations to 2022 Hawaii Sports Officials Hall of Fame inductee, Verneda Thomas.
Aloha, everyone. I just, I swore I wouldn't do this. Give me a minute. I want you to understand what an honor this is for me to have been called to accept this award on behalf of my friend Verneda Thomas. Most of you know about her athletic accomplishments, But I want to talk about her as a friend and even give you maybe a little insights about things she shared with me about her athletic accomplishments. The most notable one was her involvement with volleyball. And we were talking about it, and I asked her how she got involved, because we had also talked about the time she was in the Pan American Games. And what she said to me was, typically Verneda. She was like, I got tired of not being first, so I changed my sport. She was driven, a perfectionist, and a very kind and gentle person as a friend, who truly looked after me during some of the roughest times in my life. There was one incident where my landlord decided she wasn't going to rent her apartment again, and Verneda offered me her couch. So I couch surfed for 3 months while I looked for an apartment, and that definitely meant a lot to me. We spent a lot of time. She was a great sports enthusiast, so I grew up on the East Coast, participating in a lot of sports as a child. My mother wanted to keep me busy and keep me out of trouble. So if I wanted roller skates, I got roller skates. Whatever I wanted, as long as it kept me out of the streets. And what we did was look at sports together, and we were two friends that found an unusual niche. We found that we could converse and talk about things nobody else wanted to talk about. You get people, what are you talking about that for? It's boring. But we found a commonality with each other because we were always talking about stuff that nobody else wanted to talk about. Every year, we watch Wimbledon, and really enjoyed watching the rise of the Williams sisters and celebrated it. And talked about sports legends that were female, like Billie Jean King and Althea Gibson. I finally found somebody that was old enough to remember Althea Gibson to talk to her about it. When I first met Verneda, somebody asked me if I knew how old she was, but I really didn't. We never discussed it. All I know is that her nickname for me was Kid. K-I-D, that's what she would call me, So the first time she called me that, I was like, Kid? How old are you? She didn't answer me. But let me just make this brief and just say that I am really honored. And there's not much else. I'm just really honored to be able to accept this award on her behalf. She was a close friend that is still missed. And thank you.